Hello and welcome to Aspirations. We're an organisation that supports people who have complex behaviour needs. We provide a person-centred service to adults living in their own homes and to children and young people in residential services. We also work tirelessly with families to prevent family breakdown and to keep them together. Our staff are passionate about the work they do, and we work hard to enable the individuals we support to live their lives to the full and with dignity and with respect.
We get far more from the people we support than they'll ever give to us. We're really lucky to be in a great job, actually. The staff that we've got are in the same place. We don't think we do anything particularly special. The people we support do a lot of things that are very special because many of them have a lot of challenges in their life. We just take life for granted. We have our own house, we have all these things, and you don't think that for other people that's really all they want. They're not asking for a huge amount, but some of them just haven't had it in life. And all of us in the organisation believe that that's what we're here to do, to help people do that in their own way. Everybody's different, everybody likes different things, but it is everybody's right, and we'll fight tooth and nail to make it happen for them. We've got some great stories, we support some brilliant people, and the staff deal with a lot of sad things as well as some great times. We've got people who used to live in hospital, have 5 staff around about them, be restrained. It horrifies all of us. It's just not us, not how we do things. And now we'll support people in the way they want supported, give them a bit of peace, give them a bit of quiet time and work with them so they have good lives.
We go way over and above and we truly care about these individuals.
What's great about Aspirations is the higher managers are just as interactive as the support staff, the general managers, and it's not about hierarchy. We're all here to work together and we've all got our part to play to ensure that our clients get the best life as possible.
I've experienced other places where everybody's so worried about your health and safety and whatever that you don't actually do anything. But you have to live life. You can't just worry about everything that might go wrong, otherwise you never do anything that you might want to do. My day-to-day living has improved loads and my quality of life has improved loads because I have so much going on.
I'm living the way any other young person would live, going out with my friends and doing what I want to do in my life. So to the people that said I can't live a normal life, come and see me and then tell me that.
Because we've got people who need routine and need to have their staff with them, and when you have sickness or annual leave, their staff will go in and do day after day to make sure that person has the right care, the right needs and have an everyday life, and that's all they want. But that's what we are able to give them.
Emma suffers with severe epilepsy. When Emma has one of her seizures, she just falls to the ground. She's split her head open on several occasions. Since being with us, her seizures are not so frequent as they used to be, and that's because she's a lot more relaxed and calm because she feels that she's got that freedom.
We've also got cameras around this bungalow, so if Emma does want to go out on her own and she wants her own space, we can actually see where she is, so if she does have a seizure then there's already somebody to go out there and help her.
So she doesn't feel that she's having to be
followed around
all the time. She's got loads more quality of life to what she had before, and she's a lot happier.
When we got asked what would you like for your own room, I thought, no, we can't choose. What do they mean? What do they mean? I'm confused. What do you mean? And then I eventually realised they were asking, what would you like for your room, as in colour-wise? Oh, right, I get you now. So then I chose blue and yellow.
Robert forgets how far he's come and he thinks it's going to go wrong, and that's why we put this achievement box together, because he needs a visual reminder of how far he's come. A certificate awarded to Robert Harvey for helping the heroes to raise £4,000 at Tesco's. And that was in July 2011, wasn't it? Yeah. We encouraged the staff every time he did something positive or they had a good day or whatever, that they would write him a little letter, and he puts those in his box. So when he is feeling low, he can look at that and he can be reminded that actually, look, since 2007 you've done this, 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 this and this. And are you happy?
Yeah, I am.
Is Robert Harvey happy?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good.
Moving people forward, making them more independent and giving them lots of choices, and something we would think is very
ordinary in our lives is actually a big thing for some of these people.
They're going out, they're having parties together, and they've never done that before, you know, and that's down to the staff giving them that quality of life.
The staff give me a lot of help. They advise me, they talk to me about things, they go and do stuff with me. We go for walks.
The big thing with Maxine is building her confidence, trying to encourage her to do some exercise. The staff worked with her devising a healthy eating plan and an exercise regime. They took a photograph of her every month and then we could see that she was actually losing weight. It really boosted her self-esteem, and over 2 years she's lost 8 stone, which is a massive achievement.
See, I've got all different hairstyles. I love to have my hair done, as you know.
She actually showed a real flair for health and beauty, so it was actually something that we saw that she has a talent, and it's how do we develop that talent. She wants to be able to feel as though she's making a contribution to society and having a job. It's an ongoing relationship building with Maxine and reminding her every day that she is worthwhile and how far she's come.
And it takes a while to gain their respect, their trust, and then gradually they feel they've got a good network around them to support them, and then maybe you can start to move forward with them. But it's all a process that just takes time.
And we try and create a kind of nurture and family environment for our young people to develop different skills that they would maybe go through in a family home or family environment. If a 15-year-old still wants to have a story read at bedtime, why not? We've never had that kind of relationship, so why not read a story?
We teach them how to budget, to clean, to cook, all the life skills that you require to have to move on and live independently.
They are actually taking control of their lives. Like with this year, our service users going on holiday, and most of them for the first time.
Warren wanted to go on holiday. He chose Greece because he's interested in Greek mythology. He chose the members of staff that he wanted to go with him and thoroughly enjoyed himself. He's been to prison, he's had a difficult past, and what he always says is that he didn't like that person back then and he doesn't want to be that person now.
Well, it's all good living on my own. I haven't lived on my own for a long time. It's a nice place. Nice people. He
has epilepsy and he visibly shakes an awful lot. Most of that is due to anxiety, so if Warren becomes anxious, his shakes become even worse. But working with him, his shakes have much improved because he's got more confidence, he's calmer, he knows the staff.
I ask for advice from these people, but if I know I can make my own choice, I'll do so.
We try and promote independence by encourage them to pay their own bills, pay their own council tax, you know, TV licences like any other average Joe.
Stephen came to us about 6 years ago from a mid-level to high-level secure unit. When he wasn't happy with something, he wasn't able to express his emotions in the right way. During his time with us, Stephen now has a very busy social life. He's established a relationship and now got a fiancée.
I proposed to her at the disco. I asked her to come on stage. I got down on one knee. I said to her, will you be the honour of becoming my wife? And she went, of course I will. Love it, bitch.
It's a very rewarding job, simply because you see someone struggling with everyday things to living a lot more independently.
We start here from scratch by providing the best training we possibly can and continually going over and over the training, whatever that service user needs. So it is specialist to them.
Peter's gone from various hospitals right the way throughout the country. He's very skilled in lots of areas. He developed the vegetable patch. He makes jams and chutneys and things.
Depending on what I can get.
So what other sorts might you do?
I might do plum, I might do anything.
He sells the veg to staff and management. Staff worked with him to put a small markup on that, so that the markup that he made actually then gives him the money to go and buy new materials and new seeds for next year. So he's actually learning about budgeting so that he isn't out of pocket. He will always do chores for other people.
He likes that feeling of people depending on him to do something and that he's helpful.
He's
and
thoughtful.
I'm happy where I am.
It's testament to the staff that support him, because this was a temporary measure, but now he sees it as his home.
Some of the people's lives have been transformed. That's no underestimation. They really have had their lives changed.
Occasionally I'll sit there and I think, God, I have come really far, but not very often because I'm too busy going even further.
Yeah, exactly.
When we go to do a pre-admission assessment, and tell them, yeah, we can find accommodation for you, and they're like, is it going to be my own house? And it actually is their own house. And I think when you show them and they've got a house that's furnished for them to walk into, it's like all the Christmases come early then. They've now got a life. They finally get to where they want to go, and the staff will be there to support them, not tell them. And I think that's the difference.
Everybody wants to have choice and control over their lives. Everybody wants to lead a normal, everyday life that we take for granted.
You're not always going to get it right, but when you do get it right, it is very, very rewarding.
We share the same vision, that we're led by them. They tell us what they want on their terms, and we're there to do it. And I think every member of staff knows that and feels that all of us will be there in a minute if needed. One of the most important objectives for us is for people to no longer need us, to go off and have their life and more independence, and nothing makes us happier than people saying, we don't need you anymore, thanks very much, and off and into their new life. Not always a reality for everyone, but for those who is, we'll work with them to make that happen.